Hello, friends. Today we are going to be adventurous. We're going to try something never before tried in our class, to boldly go, as they say. We're going to try, it is Friday, so it's fun day, so it's game day. And so it is time that we got a math game in here. So we're going to try to pull up the same math games that we use in the class. So give me a minute, cross your fingers, and let's see if we can get this pulled up like we do the other one. Now, the last time I tried to stream a video through screen sharing through Zoom, the sound didn't work, but the video worked. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. We'll see if it works. And if it doesn't work, then we'll rework it and try to figure out how we're going to do the reading game. But we need to do something a little bit fun and a little bit review for Friday. So here we go. Let's try it up. All right. Cross your fingers, cross your fingers. Yaha! We got it. Look at us. We are amazing. We are amazing. This looks pretty familiar to you because this is what we did last week for Friday. Remember balloon subtraction when we did that last week? And so we're going to try a new one. I've got one here that looks kind of fun. Let's try. Let's go ahead and try blast off because we've been talking, it's about numerical order, and we've been working on counting on, which means counting up, and then switching and counting back, which means counting backwards. So let's see if this will give us what we're looking for here. Okay. Well, let's see how full screen we can get. See what we can do. All right. Ooh. Be interesting to see if we can, if you can hear that. Let's start easy. We've also been talking this week about decade numbers, okay? And decade numbers are 0 through 100, but only counting by tens. So it's a good idea today that we're going to practice counting by tens. Let's see what this game does. Give it a go. All right, okay. We're going to drag the space rocks. I'm going to cut the sound off on this. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Now you can hear me talk. We are going to put, our job is to put the space rocks into the order on the asteroid, or on the asteroid line, in the rocks in the order in decade numbers. So what I want for you to do today is I need to know that you're paying attention to this and working on this. So what I want you to do is grab a piece of lined paper, okay? Lined paper right here. And please do put your name and your date on this. Let me see if I can get mine pulled up here. Boy, we are just, technology doesn't have a thing on us. We got this. And my paper that I want to use here is there. And there. Okay, so on this paper, I need you to put your name and the date. Okay, remember, if you do not hand me this paper, I will not know that you are paying attention. I won't know that you watched the video, and I can't give you any grade on your paper. Okay, this is easy. I gave you the paper. So I need you to do this. Your name and the date, which is now the 15th. We're all caught up on our videos. Okay. Okay. And this paper is called Blast Off Skip Count. Okay. Please write that on your paper. Okay. When you're done writing this on your paper, then you can come back to you can stop or start the video again, and we'll get going. We'll finish up here. So see if we can find it back. Find it back. Oh, I hope I didn't lose it. I hope I didn't lose it. All this junk got in the way. Such messy desktop. Nope, it's not there. Let's see if we can find it. Yay! Oh, we're getting so good at this. This virtual stuff we got. Okay, so we're back to our asteroids, and we need to count in our decade numbers. Now, we're counting by tens, but remember, it looks like they only give us the option to start with 10. But remember, the one that comes before it is 0. Remember when we've been doing the estimating, and we have some numbers like 5 or 6, and we know that those become between 0 and 10. Okay? So, put our first one here is 10. All right? And let's see, what would come next after 10 if we're counting by decade numbers? What do you think, Rylan? See if Rylan's got it. If Rylan says 20, that's our answer. Okay. Make sure on your paper you write 10 and then 20. You might even want to do yes, no on your paper, or write number 1 or something, because we're going to do a few of these today. Okay. So we got 10 and then 20. Kylie, do you know what comes next after 20 if we count by our decade numbers? That's right. 30. 10, 20, 30. Very good. Oh, who's bugging me? Who is bugging me? Notification from the mailbox. Okay. All right. So we had Kylie tell me that the next one is 30. We've got 10, 20, 30. I hope you're writing these down. Next one goes to you, Brianna. 10, 20, 30, 40. There it is right there. And then we've got Preston. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, says Preston, I think. And then we've got Hunter, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. On to Jeff, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And Austin, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80, he says. That's right, 80. And then that takes me to Jamia. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, she says. And KJ for the win. What comes next? That's right, 100. But before I do that, I'm going to turn the sound back on. See if it makes a funny sound when we finish it. Here goes 100. Yay! All right. Woo! We got it. That was very good. Oh, that was fun. Good job on that. Okay, now it gets a little bit harder. After we get to 100, we count again by tens. We keep going. So if we start with 100 and we add 10, 100 plus 10 is 110. So that's going to come next. Be sure to write that down. Okay, look, we've already passed the first level. Let's see how far we can go. Okay. We'll do this for about 10 more minutes and see where we end up. Okay, so we've got 110. What comes after 110? Well, it's very simple, just like what comes after 10. 10, 20. So if we go 110, our next number is 120. Okay? Here. And let's check in with our lined paper. There it is. So we should have, on this, we should have written number 1 is what we're doing. And we did 10. And then we did 20. Or you can write them side by side. That's okay too. However you write it is just fine. Then we did 30. And then we did 40. And then we did 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. And start up here again, and this time we did 110, and we did 120. Anything's going to come next? 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. Let's try it. Let's see if that one's correct. Let me come back to our game. Here it is. 130. There it is. Very good. Now let's see what happens if we do the wrong one. Let's try 180. I'm pretty sure that's not the answer. What does it do? Oh, it just throws it right back out. So we know that's not right, and we know that these are right so far. So make sure these are all on your paper. Okay, that brings us to, Kylie said 130. Let's go to Brianna for 110, 120, 130, 140. There it is. And that brings us to Preston. Says 150. Hunter says 160. Jeff, what do you say? Jeff, the answer is not taco. It's 170. Jeff didn't say taco. Jeff said 170. There we go. And then it goes to Austin. 170, 180. Over to Jamia, 190. And KJ for 200. Okay, so we can't say 100, 100. We can't say 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 100, 100. No, because that makes a change. If you take 190 and you add 10 to it, let me pull my paper back up. You don't have to write this down. I just want to show you something here. If you take 190 and add 10 to it, that looks like a 7, but it's only a 1. So, and then you do your Jamia grids like this. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 9 is 10. So So you put the 0 down here, you carry the 1, and then 1 plus 1 is 2. You see how our next number is going to be 200? Okay. Right up here, wherever you want. I haven't filled in all of these numbers yet. You'll do that. Okay? So we've got 200. Very good. Very good. We went on to the next level. Oh no, now we've got our 200s. And just like when we did decade numbers by 100, it's still very same. We start with 200, and what comes after 200? 210. See it right there? And then we've got what, Rylan? 210, 220. Kylie's going to say 230. Brianna would say 240. And Preston might say 250. And Hunter might say 260. And Jeff is going to say 270. Austin will say 280. Jamil will say 290. And KJ, what is going to come? Next. Next is going to be 300. Hang on just a minute. Can you give me the page number and subject for something you do see? Question mark. All right. Okay, now moving on, we're in the 300s now, and we start with 300, and of course my first number is 310, and then we've got 320, 330, 340, and we go with 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, and then we end with 400. Okay? Decade numbers. Can you read all the page numbers for math that are included in the packet she received? Question mark. For Ms. Ryland's working without any packets pages today. I have to write a lot on paper. Okay. This brings us to the 400 numbers, and it's exactly the same way. We'll finish up this one, and this will be the last one that we do for math class today. We're at 400, so if we add 10 to 400, then we're going to get 410. There it is, 410. 420, 430, and then we go with 440. Just going to write, if you look at your number patterns, you see 4, 4, 4, 4. Then your next number is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think that one's going to be? That's right, 5. So sometimes you don't even have to do math. You look for those patterns because patterns are very important in math. So you've got 450, and you've got 460, 470, 480. Let's look at our pattern again. Do you mean she doesn't have any more math or English pages in the entire envelope? Question mark. For 10, for 20, for 30, for 40, for 50, for 60, for 70, for 80, 490, and then we've got that biggie 500. There you go, 500. Nice job. Nice job. There we go. Click on the meteors to save the city and become a hero. Should we try it? Okay. Let's see. Click on the meteors. Ah! Boom. Oh, all right. Not bad. Not bad. See, it's about time you get to watch me play a video game. Ooh. Oh, got him, got him, got him, got him. Yeah, missed one. Got it. Goodness sakes. Oh, duh. Not bad. 26. Not bad. Okay. All right. Good job on that. I'm going to close this down for now, and we will get back together for handwriting. That will be the next lesson. And I'll talk to you later. Good job on math today. Don't forget, I have to have this paper. I have to have this paper all the way up to 500. Okay, we are skip counting all the way to 500 by tens. I know you can do it. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.